Zombie apocalypse.
Hello everybody, it's SquiddleTheLittle back here with another video, and today in this video I'm going to be doing some more WorldEdit tips. Okay, so the first tip I have today is the /brush command. So I like to use a shovel, any type of shovel. You can use whatever you want. So what you can do is /brush, and then you can do sphere, and then whatever thing you want, or whatever block you want. I'll just do stone. Now, if I do this, a sphere will go in the air made of stone. But say this is too small and I wanted a bigger one. I can set the radius higher. The max is 6 that you can do. Now it's a lot bigger. But like if you wanted to make like just one of these random things, like one of these random mountains or walls or whatever, then you can, instead of doing stone, you can do sand. Oops. And there, now since it all falls, it's a lot easier than you can just go and randomly place it all over the place. If that was confusing. So yeah, now easily that is all there. And then you can do from the last episode, if y'all didn't watch that, I recommend y'all watching that. If I did this, and I can do / replace sand with stone. Now it's all stone. Okay, but also something I didn't say in the last one is, so if I do / undo, and then if I have this thing, I do / replace sand. You know, you can place any block or whatever with the thing. You can actually have multiple. So you can do like stone, andesite, or cobblestone. So there, it all goes into it. But say here, if I do / undo again, if I wanted like barely any cobblestone, a lot of stone, and not that much andesite, you can actually do percentages. So if I do here, I'll do 60% stone, 30% andesite, and then I can do 10% cobblestone. What did I do wrong? Oh. So you need the commas also. Okay, so I fixed it. So what you need to do is you need the number, the percent, and then you need the percent sign, then the block you want, and then you need a comma. So like you can't do spaces. So now since this is fixed, I'll do that. There's not that much cobblestone. So if you wanted to do that, now there's a bunch of stone and andesite, but not that much cobblestone. And let's go back to this one. Say if I created this, and if I did so / undo, and that's all like that. What I can do is, so if I do / brush, if I find it wherever it was here, if I did like, just to make it easy to find, I'll do diamond blocks, and I'll just do 2. So now if I place this, here wait, now if I do undo, and I place that there, as you can see, the diamond block here, or the diamond blocks, it broke the sand. If you didn't want that to happen, what you could do is you could just do / mask, which makes it only do a certain block. And then if I did it just to do the air, which is the ID is 0, or you can just type in air. Oops, you have to be holding the shovel also. If I do that, now if I create it, look, now the block didn't break any of the sand, which is pretty great. Okay, so the next thing you can do, it's actually pretty cool. You don't like have to do it though, because you can easily just do like the replace with like the different percentages or whatever. You can do / slash mask the sand. Now, say if I did, before I show you, now you need to do whatever material you want. You can do slash material, and then whatever material you want, I'll just do amethyst block because it's right here. Now, if you have the mask set on the sand and your material is if the material is on the sand or the amethyst, now it like paints all of the sand, which is pretty cool. Okay, so if you didn't have the mask thing on like the just on the sand, I'll just do grass block here because I'm gonna show you what would have happened. It would have oops, there. It would have done this on the grass also, which you probably wouldn't want. So if I go back to sand, then it will just do the sand. Okay, so basically say you made a mountain with the slash brush thing with the sand, and it looks weird. You can do slash brush, and then smooth. Yeah, that's it. And then now if you did this, it smooths out these blocks. Okay, so what you need to do is, since it was confusing because like I had masked something, and if you have that, I think you can just do hashtag error, and then it will go back to normal. So since I have the smooth thing on, look what it does here. It smooths out these places, so it looks more realistic, kind of. But also what you can do is if I just did here and here, what you can do is you can just do slash smooth all of it, and now it's a lot more smoother. But yeah, since I had this, now there's that inside of it. Okay, so if you use the tool that you normally use to like how I use the axe to like select the different locations or whatever, if you like made it here, if you made it so it was also a brush or whatever, what you can do is if you want it to go back to normal, you can do slash cell wand. Now it will go back to there. And you can do this with anything. So now if I do it with the shovel, it will do that. And now this will break stuff. So this breaks stuff, and then it will do that if you did that. So now, again, if you want to go back, slash cell one. Okay, so something I forgot to say at the start was slash brush. You can do cylinder. You can do like different shapes. You can do sphere, smooth, which I already said. You can do snow, and raise, a bunch of different stuff. But cylinder is another one you can do. I'll just do diamond blocks. And then if I do that, now there's cylinders on the ground. Now if I do 6, it will make it even bigger. If I do, okay, yeah, that's makes a lot more sense. So what you need to do is you need to do the shape, which is cylinder, the block, the radius you want, and then how high you want it to be. I'll just do 6 by 6. Now, I press that a couple times, and now that's what it looks like. And then again, you can do the same thing, both sand, so it all falls. Oops. Sand. Oh, I messed up. Wait a second. Sand. There, now it all falls down, and then we'll do this. Even though it's flat like that, it will fall down and make it a lot smoother. Or you can just do the slash brush, smooth, and then you can smooth out all of the places. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the video for today. So if you did enjoy, please like and subscribe for some more WorldEdit videos. And if this did help you, please comment that it did. And if you need any help, you can comment it down. And hope everyone had a great day, and goodbye.